Former top U.S. Army commander sensationally claims America would lose war with North Korea. Donald Trump's troops would find themselves outnumbered and undersupplied, Lieutenant General Jan-Marc Jouas claims. The U.S. could lose a war with North Korea if it broke out tomorrow, a former U.S. Army commander has sensationally claimed. Donald Trump's troops would find themselves vastly outnumbered by Kim Jong-un's army and undersupplied, Lieutenant Gen Jan-Marc Jouas said. Forces would also face chemical weapon attacks and complications evacuating people off the peninsula, he added. In a letter seen by Newswee, the former command pilot wrote, "The 28,500 U.S. Armed Forces personnel in South Korea are vastly outnumbered by North Korean forces, as well as South Korean forces that will conduct the overwhelming majority of the fighting. Unlike every conflict since the last Korean War, we will not be able to build up our forces prior to the start of hostilities." Jouas's letter was addressed to Representatives Ted Lieu and Ruben Gallego and Senator Tammy Duckworth. All three are veterans of the U.S. military and have expressed their concern over President Trump's stance on North Korea and his war of words with rocket man Kim. Lieutenant Gen Jouas expressed concern that even limited military action against the North's regime would result in full-scale war, but would probably not completely destroy Kim Jong-un's nuclear capability. There are about 28,500 U.S. personnel in South Korea, according to Lieutenant Gen Jouas, but this number has been reported as both lower, higher and lower. He added, "An enormous casualty and evacuee crisis will develop and include over 100,000 non-combatant Americans, many of who will turn to U.S. forces to get them off the peninsula." U.S. Defense Secretary James Mattis, former Marine, has said a war between the U.S. and North Korea would be catastrophic. This week despot Kim has said Trump is begging for war as the president embarks on his Asia tour. In a statement carried by North Korea's state news, Trump was branded a destroyer who is demonizing Pyongyang. Trump made his conceived attempt yet again to alienate our people from the government, the statement from Foreign Ministry spokesman read. Trump, during his visit, laid bare his true nature as destroyer of world peace and stability and begged for a nuclear war on the Korean peninsula.